in the building. Let me know that you're here. I see your pretty face. I am on TikTok. That's where I am for 90 days live. I'm in a 90-day sprint, a 90-day run on TikTok live every single day. We started on January the 3rd. Today is March 3rd. So we're like 60 days. 60 days. And we got what? 30 more days. 90 days strong of IPAs. What's an IPA? Income producing activity. It has to be producing money. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. So I can't do it. Not in this season. So you're going to learn to have to tell people, not today. So if someone is asking you to do something that takes you off of your IPA, not today, next. Okay, you got to move on to the next. If you are joining me for the first time and you are a newbie to me, that means you're just now hearing the sound of my voice. I need you to say, hey, Jerusha. I need you to speak to me and I need you to comment newbie. Listen, I need you to comment newbie. I love the hearts. If you tap the screen on Instagram as well as TikTok. Oh, sorry about that. If you tap the screen on Instagram or TikTok, bam, you get to put, you see the hearts coming up. Sorry about that. You see the hearts. Yes, and show me some love because I want to recognize you as well. And then if you are watching the replay, put replay below. If you watch the replay, that's important. But if you tag and you share, baby, you and I just became besties. We're best friends, girl. Because guess what? When I share like this, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with that. Oh, I love the heart. She's giving me some hugs over here. Yeah, she's giving me some hugs over here. Now, what I wanted to do was I wanted to put this live in my stories on Facebook. And so I was trying to figure that out at the same time. And so I think you got to do it from your phone. I think so. I don't think you can do it from the desktop. Well, let me see. See, this is how we learn. No, you can't. Well, I don't see where you can do that. Huh. Well, wait a minute. Let's see. Some of the smart people tell me, because I'm not tech savvy and I'm not ashamed of it. Oh, okay. Let me see. Share to stories public. Okay, let's see. Okay, I tapped it. Did it do it? Oh, share to the stories. Yes, it did. Okay, great. See, this is how we learn. See, we earn and learn at the same time. And so, yes, I'm like, wait a minute. I saw this done and I was like, I want to do this next time. So I just did it. So actually, if you press share while you're live, it'll give you different options. And so that's what I did. So I want to share with you really, really quickly about groups. Make sure you share and tag with a bestie. You got a business bestie. Go ahead and share and tag this with her. Obviously, my hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. So let me tell you why I can teach on this subject. I'm Jerusha Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, business coach in a direct sales business. And I help women start a business in my personal organization like it's going down. I'm focused on 100 women, 100 families, 100 lives, 100 six-figure earners, like we doing it all gone thing. So yes, the link is in the bio. If you want to learn more about that, it's happening. So that's why I'm in a 90-day sprint, a 90-day run to attract my ideal prospect. I'm going to attract the right people to me. And then, of course, if you have your own business, congratulations, girl, because we crown each other over here. I'm so happy you have a business because of being a part of the pretty people. That just means we celebrate you. We collaborate with you. We create, right, great relationships, and we create that money, honey. So if you are a pretty person, hashtag pretty people, you are a pretty person. And so I'm excited that you're on this broadcast. I do not take it for granted. So thank you so much. So I'll talk as fast as I can so that you get this quick lunch and learn. I'm live every Tuesday at 1:30. But since I got to go live on TikTok every day, I just say, you know what? Let me bring in my Instagram family. Let me bring in my Facebook family so we all can learn together. You know, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, it's so much room at the top. We're good. So I wanted to share this with you. What is the purpose of groups? Now, if you're not on Facebook, obviously you don't have a group. So I use a lot of Facebook tools. I use Instagram. I use TikTok. I use all the things, right? Because my audience might be everywhere. But if you really want to take advantage of groups or whatever to build your brand, to build your followings, it's a great place to be to build a community. And so that is what most of these platforms are wanting, is a community. They want you to feel like you're connecting with people all over the world. And so a way that you can do that is by utilizing the Facebook groups. And so how many of you, by show of hands in the chat, how many of you already utilize groups? Just put groups, groups, groups. Put groups in the chat so I could just see when I go back and look how many people already are in groups, or you utilize groups, or you have your own groups. Okay, great. She said groups, you have it. Okay, good. Because it gives you more exposure. Yes, I'm public now, but if I'm in a group, I have a community of people, right? I have a community of people that I'm building relationships with. And so that's important for you as well. So listen, I dare you to show up unapologetically every single day. That's what I've been doing for 90 days. So I dare you to follow me. I dare you to do an IPA every day. I dare you to start new conversations every day. I dare you to show up in groups every single day, giving value, depositing into groups that make sense according to your niche or according to your business or your lifestyle or your activities. I taught an entire series on groups and the benefits of groups, but that's where you build your community. You got to understand it's a reason why they have that. So if you're in real estate, obviously you would be in groups that correspond with that industry. If you are, in the medical field, you would be in groups that correspond with that industry. Yes or yes. If you have a business, not only would you be in groups with businesses, but you would be in groups that you actually have a life. Like I have a life outside of my business. I'm a mom outside of my business. I'm a wife outside of my business. I love to dance outside of my business. So I'm also in groups that make sense for my lifestyle, not just business, because before my business, I was a person. So before your business, you was a person, okay? So what you need to do is fall in love and dare yourself every day to get into groups, building relationships. You can't control the outcome. You can only control your actions. And I think a lot of times when we are posting, we're trying to control the outcome. And you're controlling your actions every single day because you can't predict what's going to happen, right? You just have to do your activity. And I think a good example, did you guys see the post with Shaquille O'Neal? Okay, listen. Oh, let me pull it up for you because I ain't gonna remember. Hold on. Let me just tell you. He has 155 Five Guys restaurants. 155. So when you see Five Guys, depending on what state you're in, do you guys know what Five Guys are? If you know, put a 5. If you know what Five Guys are, put a 5. That's a burger restaurant. Well, I don't eat burgers, so that's a restaurant for people who love juicy fat burgers. That's what that is. He has 17 Auntie Annie's. Do you guys know what that is? If you know what an Auntie Annie is, give me a pretzel. Put a little pretzel. It's a pretzel place like in the mall, or, they put like sugar on the pretzel and butter on the pretzel. So he owns 17 of those. He owns 15 car washes. He owns 40 24-hour fitness centers. Okay, so you like your LA Fitness or whatever, those fitness centers. He owns 40 of those. Okay, he has a shopping center, like a shopping plaza. He has a movie theater. He has several Las Vegas nightclubs. And, right, he's on almost every commercial. Like he's on insurance commercials. He's on almost every commercial, and he does the sports, right? Now, this is one person. When I saw this, I was like, well, that's interesting. He owns all of these things, right? He's invested in himself. But more importantly, the reason why he has all of this is because he made connections and relationships. The only reason that this is happening for him or anybody that's successful, they build relationships. I cannot stress this enough. Your network is your net worth, right? So the reason why he owns a lot of this restaurants and all the things, because he's networking all the time. He's networking all the time. That's what entrepreneurs do. You make good connections. So if you want to build a big business, you got to start networking. And a great place to be is also in groups and obviously on all of the platforms. The road to success is always under construction. So you're always under construction, right? So you're always changing it up. The biggest mistake I believe most people make, or most humans makes, is we listen half. Like right now, you're not listening to everything that I'm saying. You're halfway listening. Okay. We understand about a quarter and then we tell double. And so what I want you to do is tell less, talk less, do more. And so that's why we have what? 2 ears. Listen, listen. We're listening. Okay. We're talking too much. So you're talking too much instead of getting to know people. I need you to be interested in people instead of interesting. Write that down. I need you to be interested in people instead of interesting. Most people are just interested in telling you their titles, telling you what they've earned, telling you about their cars, their lifestyle. But I need you to turn that thing around and start networking and being interested in people. Like, tell me about your children. Tell me the things that you love to do. Tell me about this. Tell me about, because people love to talk about themselves. So we're talking too much. I need you to become a great listener and asking great questions. So let's talk about these Facebook groups. Now, first of all, I just said it's about community and networking and all the things. What should you be doing in the Facebook groups? Does anybody know? Now, I taught a whole series on this before. If you're in my private group, Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration, that's my private group. I go live in that group every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. So if you're not in the group, you can click the link in the bio. It's Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration. Hey, Elaine is in the building. Hey, Elaine. But Facebook groups have healthier discussions, which is great for you. So if you're married, you're in a marriage group, they're going to be talking about things that help marriages. They're going to talk about discussions and activities and all the things. If you are a dog lover, you're in a dog group. They're talking about all things dogs, right? If you are a toddler mom, you're in a toddler group. They're talking all things toddler. So you get the point. Yes or yes. Okay. So the cool thing is everybody can relate to each other that's in this group. This is public. So this is not going to relate to everybody, right? Those people that stop the scroll, they're interested in that content. Everybody else that's continuing to scroll, it's not of interest to them. But when you find a group and we're all like me, hashtag mama boys, if you are mama boys, hashtag mama boys, I'm in a group for boys, moms with boys. Everything is all boys. The whole group is about these boys. What are they doing? The whole thing. So those are my people. See, the thing is, you got to make sure you're looking for your people. So when another mom is talking about her boys, I can relate. I'm like, yes. So I'm also in a group for South Carolina. I'm from South Carolina. I live in Atlanta. So whenever I say, who's from South Carolina? Give it up. Or automatically we have a relationship. There's a connection. Okay. Like, oh yeah, we're from the South. So what should you be doing once you find your group? You're going to find your people in those groups. Write this down. A pretty person is putting this in the chat for me. I know you are doing it. I love you. I appreciate you. Write this down. Okay. If you want more of this goodness, make sure you get in my business group. But I have a course coming up called the 3-Day Ride. And so if you're like, I need exclusive training, I need to know how to find unlimited leads, I need to know what to do in these groups, I need to start conversations, I need to have unlimited leads. Okay, if you're that person, the 3-Day Ride is something you might want to check out. Registration is open right now. Listen, I can't take everybody. I take a small group that I can really work with. So click the link in the bio. It's my link tree. It says 3-Day Ride. Click the link tree so you can register or at least see what I am offering so you can see if it's a fit for you, if it's a fit for me. Now, what you're doing in these groups, first of all, you're introducing yourself. Write it down. Don't just take this information and then say you don't know what to do to build a business. Introduce yourself. Stop being afraid. We just talked about the reason why Shaq has all those businesses and all the money that he makes and creating generational wealth. He's networking. Okay. So you're going to introduce yourself. Okay. I know that's scary for a lot of people. Like, I don't know if I can introduce myself. I don't even know my name. Yes, you do. Okay. You're going to introduce yourself. Okay. As the first thing, you know what you do. You know how you help people. You know your name. You know where you live. Introduce yourself. That's going to get all eyeballs on you. That's what you want. You said you wanted exposure. You said you wanted to be an influencer. You said you wanted to monetize social media. That means you got to show up. So if you get in a group, you need to introduce yourself with your picture like, bam, I'm Jerusha Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, business coach, in a direct sales business. I help people build their businesses online and offline. I create double threats. Bam, that's me. Introduce yourself. Whatever your line is, whatever you do, that's what you're going to do. Yes or yes. That's the first thing. Now, eyeballs are on you like, congratulations, thank you for joining the group. Now, all of these people are corresponding with you. Again, you're building that network, right? You showed up. Now, number 2, write this down. Now, how many groups should you join? Now, most of you, you're in all these groups because people sent you an invite and you accepted it and you don't even visit the groups. Okay, now that's a whole nother training. Okay, get in a 3-day ride. We'll talk about it. But I would say you definitely need to be in 3 to 5 groups that make sense according to your niche, right? Your activities, your lifestyle. What are the things that you like to do? What do you like to do outside of selling your product? Who are you? Who are you? Okay. I'm more than just a business coach. I'm a mom. I'm a sister. I'm a friend. Okay. I like to dance. Let's go. I didn't say I know how to dance. I said I like to dance. Okay. So you want to choose groups that you're going to actually participate in. That's why it needs to be something you actually like. So I don't like cooking. I'm not in a cooking group. And if I was in a cooking group to get some quick recipes, I'm probably not really engaging in the group because I really don't, it's not my thing, right? But I might be in the group just to get some quick recipes. So you need to be where you will shine. It is your thing, right? And so like my mom group, hashtag boys of moms, right? I can talk about my boys all day. It's just not even a thought. Boom, 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 boom. So you need to be where you're having fun. If you're not having fun, what's the point? You need to be where you're having fun. It's not this strenuous activity. You know, you got to think about it. No, you need to be in groups that come easy for you. Like my South Carolina group, it comes easy. I'm from South Carolina. Like it's easy. Okay. So you're going to choose 3 to 5 groups. I would say 10 if you're like really trying to make it happen. But for most of you, let's just go with 3 to 5. But those super achievers, yes, those overachievers, you might want to do 10 that you're going to actively participate in. Not just say, what Jerusha said, get in the groups. I said participate in the group. I said you're going to be networking in the group. So if you can't do 10, 3 to 5, got it? That's the second thing. The third thing is very important, probably the most important thing that I'll tell you today about this is engagement and comments. I would say compliments, that too, but comments. Engagement and comments. Meeting new friends by engaging in the group. Woo! Get connected to the people, okay, in the group. Get connected to the people that are growing. Those people in those groups, depending on your niche, those are growing people. You say you want to be around like-minded individuals. Everybody's like, I need to get around some like-minded individuals. Okay, find your people and you connect and grow with those people. If you're not growing, right, what's the point? That's what life is about, us growing every single day. I only grow apart from people who don't grow. Jerusha, I only grow apart from people who are not growing. Okay, we are going to lose contact because I'm growing and I need to be with people that are growing too. The people in your ideal group are growing. Okay, so you're engaging. What does engaging look like? You're not just heart. That's not engagement. That's like neutral. That is like Facebook views that as a neutral response. Like, you know why? Because what most people do is like. They didn't even read it. They just saw your name, which is fine. Right? Like. That's a neutral response. Right? You didn't read it. You don't know what it was. You saw it was your friend from school and you just liked it. And you can't even say what it is. What you want to do is engage and comment. You want to love on it. You see those emojis, hug it. You want to make sure you leave a sentence, 3 words or more. You guys went to school. I don't care if it was just, regular grade school. 3 words or more. I think you can figure out a sentence with 3 words or more. Yes? Oh, I see that you got a new dog. What's your dog's name? Whatever. Okay? A comment. And then the fourth thing you're going to do, post valuable content in this group. Post valuable content in this group. Okay? Valuable. So my boys are, in Boy Scouts. One of them's the Eagle Scouts. So if I post that in the hashtag Mama Boys group, I'm sharing value. Hey, these are some things that you can do if you want your son to be an Eagle Scout. And I have a picture of my son in his uniform with all of his badges. Boom, valuable. Hey, here's a project that my son did for his Boy Scout. Here's valuable content to the people. That's your people. Does this make sense? Okay, so if you're in, whatever type of group, make sure, and then it's outside of just your business. Like the group that I'm in for my boys, it didn't have anything to do with my business because I'm networking. And so I'm networking and connecting with those moms that can relate, and their boys are in Boy Scout or they want to get in Boy Scout. And they're like, well, how do you get into it? Well, how do I get to find out who's going to be the leader of the troop? And how do I do these things? I can give that information because I'm experiencing it. So I'm sure you're experiencing things that you can share. Now you become this expert in that area. Yes or yes. So now in the group, you're commenting, you're engaging, you're posting valuable content. People are now following you. People are coming to your regular profile page outside of the group. They're like, oh, I like her. I like what she does. I like the information that she shares. This is valuable to me. Now you're increasing your engagement and you're increasing your followers at the same time. You're networking. Now you have more people that you're in front of. Make sense? Makes sense. Say, Jerusha, you saved my life today. If I saved your life today, say yes. So you will show up in the groups and network and build relationships. I dare you to take your foot off of the brakes and hit the gas. I dare you to do that today. So I'm challenging you, since we're in this 90-day sprint, right? Every day from now on, you're going to show value, get in those 3 to 5 groups. Every day you're going to do it. Yes, I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm like, did you do it? Or are you the person that's continuing to say, I don't know what to do? I just told you what to do. And this is just one way. This is just one way. There are hundreds of ways to do this. And so if you want more of this, click the link in the bio. My 3-day ride registration is open. I cover a lot. I over deliver. I know it's supposed, I know. My mentor is on me, like, you giving too much. You know what? I just know what it feels like to not know. Because the reason why most of us are in this situation, because we don't even know what we don't know. Like right now, to save somebody's life, that was like, that's what I needed, that one piece of information. So obviously, I want to make sure I share enough that you do start. But if you want to be more intimate and you need more details, because I'm a visual and auditory learner, so I need to be in your space. So if you need to be in my space so I can get to know your business, then yes, the 3-day ride might be something for you, where I show you how to have those unlimited leads. I show you how to overcome objections. I tell you, hey, this is where you find your ideal prospects. We can go into detail about the groups and what you should be doing to attract those people. All of that is covered in the 3-day ride. So it starts March 22nd, 23rd, 24th. I'm going to say it every day until that day. If you're not registered, figure it out. Figure it out. That's the best thing that you can do, because you're selected. The only reason you stop the scroll and you're listening, because you've been selected. You've been selected to win in this season. When God has selected you, it doesn't matter who else has rejected you or neglected you. God favors you. God's favor overweighs all opposition. You're a winner. You want it because you're still listening. This is your season. That's the only reason you're here. So it wasn't by accident. You were scrolling. It was actually divine. It was like, this was supposed to happen. So my hope is that I shorten somebody else's learning curve. I love teaching in a way that when people come back from the 3-day ride and they're like, Jerusha, I'm getting leads and I have so much activity and I have so many new conversations and I'm using your scripts, because I share my scripts, like how to start those conversations. I'm using the scripts. I'm like, yes, it's not just about me. It's about us. We win. So if you are a winner, you're an overachiever like myself, Where you at, girl? Give me some hearts. You're a pretty person. Oh, I have pretty people teas. Oh, I forgot her name. She said, Jerusha, I got a pretty people tea last night. Yes, I saw your order. So yes, if you click the link in the bio, it's my link tree. We have the pretty people teas because I want to crown you. I want to celebrate with you, collaborate with you. I want to create relationships so we win. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. I see Catherine is in the building. You guys know T. Harv Eker, right? I've spoken about him before. That's my alarm telling me to pray. Like, okay. So you guys know T. Harv Eker, yes? He said, the warrior acts in spite of fear. The warrior acts in spite of fear, in spite of worry, in spite of doubt, in spite of I'm not in the mood, right? I'm not in the mood to show up 90 days, but I show up for 90 days, okay? I like to say the winner, that's you. The winner acts in spite of fear. I just told you what you can do today. Nothing is stopping you from getting into those groups. Start engaging, start introducing, start posting great content. Nothing is stopping you but you. You're the problem. You're the solution. No one's coming to save you. There will be people like me that help you, but you have to do the work. In spite of your worry, okay, in spite of your doubt, in spite of I'm not in the mood, you anyway. Every single day I've posted in 10 groups every day for the last 2 or 3 years. Every day. Now you can schedule the post, that's a whole nother thing, and all the things, but every day to grow an audience. So what are you willing to do to make that happen, to be like Shaq and leave a legacy because of the relationships that you built? Okay, people build a business, right? Yes or yes. If that was helpful, hashtag helpful, Jerusha, that was helpful to you. You like, hallelujah, that saved your life. That saved your life. If that saved your life, you're like, thank you so much. Hashtag helpful. If this was helpful, make sure you share and tag. We don't have to say that, right? Share and tag every single time. And I want you to make sure you tag your business bestie or just somebody else you want to crown. You see that she's trying and she might not have landed on my page yet, but you know who she is. Girl, hey, girl, tag that girl. We're going to crown her too. We want her to win. So I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha Wiggins, and I see you on the page. Have a great day. She's like, yes. Okay, yes. I see your comments. That will be good. Helpful. What are the hours of the 3-day ride? So, very good question. So it's March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. I'm live 1:30 to 2:30. However, the replays are available. I come in for live Q&A because it's a small group and I can answer your question for your particular business. I'm giving examples. I'm giving you your senses, like how you help people, all the things. And so, yeah, the replays will be available because most of you work a traditional 9 to 5, and it's going to be around lunchtime that I'm actually live, but you're not going to miss anything because I show up and give bonus trainings. I show up in the group the entire time. And so you'll have access to me. So you're good to go. So if you click the link in my bio, it's going to give you all the details of day 1, day 2, and day 3, the hours and all the things. Okay. So I will not leave you hanging, my dear. I will not do that to you. Can we post in groups? Yes. Some groups, I'm in groups where I can post. I wouldn't be in groups where I can't post. For me, that wouldn't make sense because that's how I'm creating content and creating more eyeballs on my stuff. So I'm in groups where I actually can post. Oh, okay. You know what 5 guys are. Okay, groups. She said, I'm sprinting with you. Yes, we're sprinting full speed ahead in this 90-day run. That's Elaine. She in the building. Have a great day, Facebook. I appreciate you.